Paul here, making another Hallsome Farm video. Today I want to show you, I have another video where I pulled carrots and planted spinach here. That was 12 days ago. In this one you can see, you got little mushrooms growing in here. I'll pull those out. Anyway, 12 days ago I planted this bed in spinach, and then 4 days later I planted this bed. You can see how they're already growing, but I was doing it by hand and it was really cumbersome. So I looked online and I bought a tool, and so I want to show you some of the tools. I'm going to try this one for the first time that I do use for planting, and we'll see if this one makes a difference, hopefully, because you can see here some are a little closer than others, and I don't really like to pull plants out, but like here there's two real close together, so I may have to pull one out. But I hate to do that. It's like killing a plant. But anyway, I'll set it up and you can see how I plant. Okay, you probably won't be able to see me in this whole one because I'll stand up here in a minute and show you how I plant. But here's some of the things I want to show you. These are tools that I use. Sometimes this tool is for planting, but I also can use this tool for making the rows. This tool here I use mostly in the aquaponics, and this top comes off. You put your seeds right there, and then there's numbers corresponding to different hole sizes here. And usually for lettuce I'm using number 2, and that's what I plant in the aquaponics. And I'll fill this up with seeds, put that in there, and then I'll sprinkle the seeds on. This works really good for that. Also, I'm going to start, I haven't done it yet, but this is the tool I'll use for doing microgreens. Today I'm going to be planting spinach, and I got from Johnny's. This is Space, recommended by Curtis Stone, because it grows up and it's easier to cut and harvest, and most spinach grows out. So as I said, I was looking online and I found this little tool, so I thought I'd try it. I think it was 18 something and $6 or $8 for shipping. Anyway, the whole thing was 26 bucks with shipping. It's the So Perfect Seeder, and it comes with these sticks, and they're all labeled. This is a B3, and so the idea is you put the stick in the slot here, and you put your seeds in here, and then you shake it, and it's got these little holes in here. You're supposed to fill up those holes, take your seeder, and then plant. And so we'll see how it works. So, and for spinach, it gives you a list. There's a list for seed sizes. Here for spinach it recommends B3. So I'll just try a few to start with. So, you ever play those games with marbles or little BBs where you got to get them all in the little, that kind of reminds me of that. The seeds do fit in there, I don't know if you can tell, and then you come here and you plant, and it gives you a perfect spacing. Didn't all come out. Then you put this back in and you play the game again. And it looks like some of these seeds are just not small enough. So I don't know, I'm going to try a different one. This is not the one recommended, but it's got a bigger hole, I can tell. The spacing's a little further on this one. But yeah, the seeds fit in there a whole lot better. I did last time. They fall out much better. Okay, so that's working. So that's pretty cool. So let me finish this up here. Can't shake it too hard, you lose your seeds. Come on, get in there. Huh. Well, I'm sure this is going to take some practice. There. Cool. Now I got a little bit here. I'm not quite, so I'll just do like I did before and see I already got 2 seeds there. I already messed up. Alright. Well, there we go. That's So Perfect Cedar. And then I just come through and pack it down. And I'll move the camera out a little bit and put it on fast forward. If you want to watch the rest of the video, you can see me see if I can get the rest of this done. But anyway, it does work, and it gives me better spacing than doing it by hand. So we'll see how that happens. I'll show you germination later. I've used the tool a little bit. I'm sure I'm got a lot more experience needed, but I mean it works pretty good. I like it better than doing it by hand, but I do notice when you got bigger seeds, which these spinach seeds are, there doesn't appear to be a lot of excess room here to move your seeds down to, and when you tilt it, if you tilt it too much, then the seeds come out of the hole and kind of defeats the purpose. So I've kind of had to do some of them by hand. So if it was a little bit longer or wider, that probably would have been better. Maybe smaller seeds will be easier. And then I notice sometimes the seeds, even though I'm using a bigger hole, stick in there. And so I had to sit this down, and as I pulled the handle up, I'd have to tap on it to make sure all the seeds came out. But I'm sure I'll get quicker with it. But you know, it's probably worth the money if you do a lot of seeding, and you know me, I'm doing this commercial, I sell this stuff, so you know, I want it to grow in a nice pattern that I can cut easy and save time on that end. So anyway, that's the video today. I hope that was helpful to you. And if you like what we're doing here on the farm, please like us and share us on Facebook, and we'd appreciate it if you haven't, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.